Hello everybody, it's that time of the year again where we get to talk about mental health. Men do not talk about it anywhere near enough. I am on a 3.5 hour drive across to Jasper at the moment. Beautiful scenery, but this is the sort of time where we get in our own head and we're alone with our own thoughts, and for some of us that's not necessarily a good place to be. Because I was born in the 80s and I'm from that generation where we don't talk about men's mental health. We throw sports puns into the mix and we'll talk about something completely different and always change the subject. That's just kind of who we are, and that ain't good. Suicide rate in men at the moment is an all-time high, which is terrifying. Thankfully, my two boys, they're incredibly open about their feelings. They talk about when they're overwhelmed, they talk about what's playing on their mind, and they get that from their mother. I can't thank her enough for that. There's nothing worse than being stuck inside your own head. Now, I've done videos like this in the past. As you may or may not know, I used to be in the police. I was only in there for a few years, but I had a huge spate of suicides, including a lot of children, in my last few months of service, and it pushed me over the edge. I was in an incredibly bad place. I was a nasty piece of work. It was all in my own head, and I was a mess. I was a complete and utter mess. Thankfully, I got the help I needed. I had EMDR to treat my PTSD. It's a fantastic thing. It's like your eyes follow a blue LED light as this kind of form of hypnosis, and you learn to put your memories where they belong. Basically, all your memories are on a bookcase. So the idea is, when you want to access a memory, you go pick that book off the bookcase, look at the memory, put it back. What PTSD does, it knocks that bookcase over, and suddenly we have access to all of those memories all at once, and we have no control over it. I'll give you an example. I was laying there speaking to my wife, and then she said I was just gone for like 15-20 minutes, and I was picking up a bodybuilder from a train track, putting his body parts into a body bag. I was there, I could smell it, I could feel it, I could feel the rubber gloves on my hands, and she'd lost me. I was gone. I had accessed that memory. I had no intention of accessing that memory, and it just put me there. And basically what the EMDR and that sort of treatment does, it picks up all of those memories and it just helps you reorganize them again and put them back on that bookcase. Those memories, those experiences, everybody has their own trauma, and those experiences never leave you, but at the same time they shouldn't define who we are and they shouldn't control us, which is the whole point of the therapy. And it helped me so much. Obviously you then know, if you followed me, you know that having the treatment, I then progressed and started collecting toys and action figures and things that made me feel safe. It was things that reminded me of a safe point of my childhood. And then I discovered firefighters, ex-police, ex-military, all that were in the collector community, and they'd all gone through that exact same sort of thing. They had their own trauma, they're dealing with this trauma, and then they were regressing and they started collecting things, and for me it just kind of spiraled from there. I then became a heavy toy collector and then did reviews on YouTube, and that's where all that kind of started. But I never talked about anything. I was always told to just bottle it up, and that ain't good. You can't just bottle up the feelings. My youngest had a book. It was basically your emotions are in a bucket, and this boy could see everybody else's bucket, and you could see, well, as the buckets are empty, you know, the emotions kind of calm, and as things keep going on top and on top and on top and on top and on top, eventually that bucket's going to overflow. And I think that's an incredibly accurate metaphor for our mental health. Just speak to someone. I live in St Albert in Alberta. There is a Dads of St Albert group like that. There are so many people out there. We need to kind of get rid of that negative macho man kind of vibe about talking about mental health. It's ridiculous. It's not worth bottling everything up inside to eventually then break. And you will break. There is no question. You can only take so much. It's a huge relief just to share. I'm not on social media now as much as I used to be, but even if you want to reach out to me, just send me a message. Even if you just want to vent, just spiel, just write it all out. Write what you're feeling, write what's going on. Just get it out. I mean, seriously, what are we doing? We're the only species on this planet that are scared to show emotion or affection. Oh, what are we doing, guys? Men's mental health needs to be spoken about a lot more. We need to be open about it. It's okay to not be okay. So, if you want to reach out to me, by all means do. I will try and respond to you, but please don't bottle it up. Just talk, find a group, find somebody. I've got friends. They may be in exactly the same position as us. They may be bottling it up, and maybe they need somebody to talk to as well. Anyway, I'm going to go back to my drive. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. We've had torrential rain here for like the last week. We've now got a couple of nice days. It's 20 degrees, sunny. My aircon's not working in my car. I am sweating like a pig. But I thought I would open up to you all, share my thoughts, and please feel free to do the same. Stay safe.